What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. This is probably the most ignorant thing that we've ever done. How to make your car shoot flames, 3.8 automatic edition. Hit it, Elias. Oh my god, okay, got it. Yes, we know it's dumb. Yes, we know it's ignorant, but we did it anyways. And if you want to do it, watch the rest of this video.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not?
And Elias, give them let them follow you.
Oh, it'll be where?
Yeah, right there.
Right here, yeah.
Yeah.
King.a.dub. It'll be right there. Just go ahead and give me a follow.
Give him a follow.
Yeah, baby, I love flames. Woo!
God.
Come on, let's do that one more time.
Dude, we're gonna.
Woo!
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, baby. Woo! We out here shooting flames.
Bro, can I convince you to do something dumb?
What's up?
Can you do some donuts for us? There it is. They're coming.
Oh shit, they're coming. Should we go?
Time to dip, bro. Time to dip. Now you gotta watch the video in 3, 2, 1. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good night.
What? No. It's I don't know. Sun's going down a little
I mean, but it's like 6 o'clock.
Yeah. So I guess in some parts of the world it is like, you know, midnight or whatever.
Well, if you guys don't recognize this beautiful face, this is Kyle.
It's
been a while, Kyle.
Yeah.
I miss you.
Aw.
I miss doing hood rat stuff with you. What are we doing today, Kyle?
Exactly what you just said. Hood rat stuff.
Okay, let me explain this. So, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't know, I'm Tyler, and behind me you have this beautiful man, Kyle. And if you guys have been watching my channel, if you haven't watched my channel, probably the biggest video, it is the biggest video that I've ever made in my entire life. It has 1 million views. It's about WOT boxes, adding two-step to a Genesis Coupe and making it shoot fire. It's called How to Make Your Car Shoot Fire. And what are we gonna do today, Kyle?
Hood rat shit.
Hood rat shit. We're gonna take an automatic 3.8 and we're gonna make it shoot fire the same way that I made my 2.0 shoot fire. So this is highly requested. If you guys want to do it and be ignorant, we will show you how. And if you don't feel comfortable doing it yourself, contact this man if you live in Southern California, because Kyle for sure will do it for you.
Still no liability. Sorry. You blow it up, not my fault.
Yeah, but he'll do it for them.
I will do it for you though.
You will be
Take
an
some
enabler.
cheddar.
You'll be
I am an enabler.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Enable people to blow up their cars.
Yes, that's the best part of having a car is to blow it up. Come on. Here's the owner over here.
Yeah, as we're saying this, he's back here, like listening.
He's just shaking his head like, I'm not gonna blow it up. Wait, yeah, it's a Genesis.
It's a Genesis.
It's a 3.8. Come on.
Yeah, they're known to.
One day or another, they're gonna end up at KharTunerz.
Oh shit.
No, I'm just kidding.
Can you take that out? Take it out? No, I don't know. Cut it. What? Okay.
Ask Nick. Nick knows. Wait, but we haven't shown them this, Kyle. Tell them about this first.
No, that's for another day.
What did you do? Okay, fine. All right, so our first step in getting the WOT box is what? Getting the WOT box itself. Kyle, do you want to show them where we've mounted this? Or you? Sorry.
Yeah, so we've already started quite a bit on this one. We do have some pictures that are going to be posted up in the middle of the video to show.
Be like right here, bang.
Somewhere in there.
And if you guys are really curious, go watch my other video. It's a very poor explanation. That video was made God knows how long ago. It's terrible. It's probably the worst video I've ever made. You're going to look at that video and be like, God,
you've grown as a man, as a human.
Bro, that flashlight went right in my eyes.
My bad.
Okay. So if you're familiar with it, here, you want to hold this, Kyle? We'll turn you this way because the lighting's so much better.
Good side.
This is your good side. So if you're not familiar with an N2MB WOT box, because that's what this is, right?
Yes, it is.
Cool. So this is what they look like. What this is an ignition cut launch control, which then kind of results into two-step kind of fire and bangs. It's a pretty simple machine. It has how many wires? 5?
Yeah.
6, including the ground?
Correct.
Yeah. So there's not really much to it. You need to intercept your fuel rail to get RPM or RPM anywhere. You need power, intercept the ignition itself.
Coils,
Yep, the ignition coils. Then you just need the gas pedal, right?
Gas pedal, yep. Accelerator.
And then ground.
ground, and a switch.
Oh, and then a switch, yeah. Whether you have a clutch. So this is the biggest thing. A lot of people who have automatics don't really know where to wire this up. They put it on their brake and we don't really feel that it's that safe. So we're gonna wire this to a switch and we're gonna show you guys how to do it this way. God, this video is not gonna make any sense.
Nope, not at all. I have to cut a lot. So this is just a push button switch. So you'll have to hold it during the process, but it's safer that once you remove it, there's no issues, no questions at all that it's not gonna work when this is not pressed.
Yeah, so step one in putting a WOT box in your 3.8 Genesis Coupe, find a location to mount your WOT box. Like so.
With those 6 wires, you wanna make a ground contact. There is a really good ground behind where you open the hood. So all that plastic right there, there's a great ground right behind there. No need to run into plastic or run into sheet metal anywhere. You've already got a very strong ground to go off of. Second, you need to run one to the accelerator pedal by removing the pedal. Pretty easy to get to. One 10mm bolt, and just run underneath the carpet. One other green wire that will be going to a switch, so that stays out in this area. And then you have 3 that go in through the engine bay, where the cable is for your hood release.
Yep. Okay.
And then we go in the engine bay.
Yeah. All right, so if you guys are familiar with WOT boxes, you already know what this wiring harness looks like. If you're not, here's what this wiring harness looks like. Pretty basic, like we said. So there are 6 wires on here. You have this, if it would focus, we have this orange and red wire. These are what's gonna intercept your ignition. This yellow wire right here is what's gonna read RPM. We're gonna rotate this on the back. This green wire right here is gonna be to your button, or we'll say, what would we call that? What?
It's a signal wire.
Yeah, your signal wire to engage your 2-step or launch control, if you will. This blue wire is also a signal wire to see when your gas pedal is depressed, right?
Correct.
It's to tell the level at which your throttle is pushed. It goes to your TPS, right? And it only measures the amount of throttle that you're giving, right?
Yep.
I think that's what it does.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
All digital.
Now, Kyle, after you've got this thing all wired up, it should look a little something like what? Well, routed. It should look a little like this.
Kind of.
Like a mess, right, Kyle?
It is a mess right now. But first thing you do under here, of course, disconnect the battery. So that is disconnected.
You know, I said that in my video before. You know what everybody wrecked me for? They said these batteries they're not strong enough to shock you or to cause any harm.
No, it's not going to shock you. It doesn't harm that. It can harm the car by disconnecting things like, I've removed the ECU, right? So you don't want to not disconnect that and disconnect your ECU. Could cause an issue there. So I've removed the ECU so you can actually get down to that area to run your wires out through.
Yes, so in the firewall, if you guys aren't familiar with a Genesis, all of them are pretty much the same. There is a grommet down here that you can push out and then stick your wires through. It's kind of hard to get to, but it's easy to find.
Correct. And then from there, we have one wire for...
This is our signal wire to get RPM.
Correct.
Yellow.
And I'm going to actually connect it into the ECU wiring. So we've already pinned out which one we need. I'm going to connect it in there.
Which is the one that you're going to pin?
So that black wire
one?
right here.
This is the one that you're going to get?
Yep.
Sweet.
And I've already pinned it out, checking it from the actual wiring over there, backtracked it to where we need it to be.
Okay, Kyle, so for those people sitting at home, how would they know how to find that little black wire, besides you saying it's a little black wire, because there's a gang of them?
It actually is a chart online through that says what pin's supposed to be for what, that tells you exactly which one it has to go to. And then if it's hard to find actually what number pin it is, but if you backtrace the wire of which one you're supposed to run it to, that's how I found the pin.
Okay. So it's not really that difficult, it's just kind of monotonous.
Yeah.
You gotta find it. And another way to do it, if you have this over here, see this multimeter is kind of how Kyle traced that wire back.
Yeah, exactly. Just connect it into that wire, use my multimeter to find keep resistance back there, and there you go.
Noting this right now, I'm gonna make another trash how to install WOT box video.
We could do anyone else wants to bring another one in, we'll do another video.
We'll do another video. Step by step, how to blow up your car.
Correct. Yeah. The other 2 wires have actually routed through here and up underneath the cowl and across the area, so they're not across the whole engine bay.
As you can see here, don't be confused. Yes, we know they're both red. Don't wire 2 red wires for your phone because you'll get confused.
Yes.
Kyle knows because he put black tape on one of them and then not on the other one. Then when he comes back to this and says, God, why is there black tape on one of these?
I'll be like, oh crap.
Yeah. I don't remember which one's which.
So then we've got it routed that way, and the wires are actually extended so that it's not strung across the engine bay for safety, for heat, so it doesn't look like shit on your race car, all of those things above. And then added some loom to it so we can actually run it into this other fuse box.
Simple. Now this fuse box right here, this is where we are wiring into or intercepting the ignition or the ignition coil pack.
Correct. Yep.
Whatever it is on these cars.
We go to the ignition fuse.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy to go off of. This right there just tells you what ignition fuse it goes to, ignition coils, and you're intercepting that.
Yep, that's it. So you hear us talking about all the stuff that we're doing on your car. How do you feel? Do you feel happy or are you a little nervous?
I mean, I'm probably gonna blow it sooner or later, but you know.
He says this now.
I might as well blow
you're
it.
aware of
Hey,
what you're
might as well blow it in style. You know what I mean?
Wow. Wow.
In style.
In style.
Yeah, it's better than just breaking down the side of the road because it'll probably do that too one day.
Yeah.
Literally.
Literally. Our next measure that we're gonna take here is we have these, or Kyle has these wires all routed up. We're gonna actually start cutting, splicing, and soldering wires into their proper locations, and this thing should be all set and ready to go. I think it shouldn't take us that long, to be honest.
Yeah, not too bad. I'm gonna put the switch somewhere nice and accessible, make that clean.
I think that's the biggest install for this thing, and people's takeaway is how to do this switch, because I don't think I've seen anybody do that. They always wire it to the brake.
Yeah, which is easy but not very safe.
Yeah.
And so you don't want to, especially with these, you don't want to be unsafe in any reason.
Yeah, especially in an automatic. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get to wiring some stuff.
Getting.
Yeah. Hey Kyle, do you remember all the body work that we did for the Genesis and cut my stuff?
Yeah, those are my nightmares, actually.
Yeah.
Every night.
Well, I have an even more expensive car that we're gonna have to do the same thing to.
Hopefully not as much body work than that one.
Well,
yeah.
I bought a kit that's not even for it, so.
Oh, fuck. All right, well, more nightmares to come.
Here it comes. Okay, so right now, what are you gonna do?
So we are going to run power for a switch, or well, power and the switch wire itself. And the customer is allotted to have it as the most accessible spot possible. We're going to put it up here.
Guidance from yours truly, because I'm an ergonomical man. I like things to be convenient when they're not.
For me, I probably would have hid it somewhere, but it's also not easy to get to if you hide it while you're trying to do this, and you probably hurt yourself or the car or both.
No, you don't take the top part off.
That's what I thought. The freaking thing doesn't want to come off because it's probably sodaed on there. You know what I mean by sodaed?
Yeah.
I have to get a different one of these.
I see the soda right here, bro.
Probably stuck in soda. Soda, coffee.
Here you go.
Yay.
Soda?
And nothing broke. It was just stuck with soda.
Yeah.
Popeyes.
Popeyes. Yes,
It's all
sir.
Popeye's fault.
Have you eaten yet?
I have not. I had 2 pieces of jerky, and you stole one of my pieces.
I did. I'm also hungry, Kyle. You also have me here straight from work to work. See that?
That's so sad. So sad. Do you see it? It's a tear over here.
Oh. Kyle, what other types of services do you offer? You offer bag installs, coilover installs, automotive wraps.
Wide. Wow, there's a lot in there.
Also offers wingman services if you need them.
After COVID. Sorry, not during COVID. Yeah, so wide body installs, custom carbon overlays,
Anything.
pretty much anything
We
you
should
think
show
of
those fenders that you're working on, because I'm actually curious. How did you bend those?
with my brute strength.
Man, if I heard my mechanics talking about my car while I was sitting right here like this,
Not my fault. He was supposed to drop it off.
I would feel really concerned.
There's a thing for today. Make sure you have good friends.
That's why I'm here too, for support.
Yeah, see? Good friend. And you know, it all came out of nothing. Came out of the thin air.
How did that even happen? I don't even remember.
Your car broke down.
Oh, you're right. No, we were gonna hang out regardless.
We were good. You want to do it on top or on the side? Here, come and look on this side. All right, so we're going to put this on the side so it's not as visible. And you could always wrap over the button, paint the button, or
Yeah,
just
I think
touch the button.
painting the button the same color as this, it would be pretty trick because it'd be really not noticeable. I'm also filming this because I have no words to say for this. There's a sticker on the side of my man's car.
I don't even know what it is. What does it say?
Well, it says something taxi. It says fake taxi.
Oh.
Do you know what
is that how you got the girl in the back of the car?
Yeah, that's exactly how he got the girl in the back of his car.
Damn.
You know, my mom, she asked me about that. She was like, what's fake taxi? I was like, oh, I just drive my friends around, you know. Like,
Tell your mom when she sees this video to Google fake taxi.
Please don't. You don't want to have give woman a stroke. Don't do that.
You're about to get your ass whooped when this car blows up too.
Oh yeah, facts.
Pilot hole. Almost.
Kyle went from working in the shop to being in the shop.
I am my own boss. Always been a boss though, you know how it is.
Yeah. Look at that. Let's see how clean this looks. Look at that. See that?
Nice little
Professionals.
Bang! Bang,
Bang,
bang!
bang.
Bang, bang!
That's exactly what it's gonna do.
Yes. Lots of bangs. And then he can do his fake taxi bang and bang.
Oh wow. I think we gotta bleep that out.
Okay, now I gotta trim the backside. That's what he said too. Oh shit. Alright, so I gotta trim the backside so the nut is flat. Flat?
Oh,
Jesus
man.
Christ.
So the nut is flat. God.
Oh shit, dude. I
watching fake taxi?
didn't do that on purpose, I swear.
Too much
Don't
fake-
lie to me.
I wasn't, I swear.
Trim in the back so you can just
I
get a
gotta
good
trim
nut.
the back so I can get a flat nut. Yeah.
Give her a good trim. But we're not sponsored by Manscaped. We're not talking about.
Oh yeah, what's that company? The Lawnmower 2.0.
Yeah. Give us a solid ad. Come on, Kyle, do the ad read. Manscaped.
This is brought to you by the Lawnmower 2.0. Get your shit straight.
Is that what they're...
No, I don't know. I just made it up.
Kyle, I'm gonna need you to step that up. I told the woman I'd be home for dinner.
Oh shit.
Just kidding. I do have a new puppy.
I saw.
Insert pictures of Mushu. His name is Mushu.
That is awesome. I used to love Mushu with the dragon.
Yeah, he's a little puggerino.
Is that where you got from?
Yep. Mushu
yeah.
from Mulan. Uh-huh.
I used to have all those things when I was younger. Like
Yeah. He's got the energy of Mushu, that's why.
Okay. Well,
He's little and packed with a lot of energy.
punch.
Yeah.
Punch.
I also wanted to name him Jeff, but my woman was like, no, I can't.
Jeff is so much better. I love human dog names.
Yeah. And Jeff is so funny because like, my name's Jeff.
When he talking. My name is Jeff.
So now we're going to
So-
run one of these is going to be the green wire, and the other one will be power.
Yep.
And you can run the power to a fuse in the fuse box. Don't run it straight to your battery or anywhere, because then it would be powered all the time. No reason for that. Well, a lot of people run their headlights and many other things straight to the battery, and
Oh,
then
so they
wonder
can
why
just
their
flip it.
battery
Yeah,
dies.
Yeah.
Run it to a switch.
So there's a lot of messing around, I know, but can I see this real quick, Kyle? So the purpose of this is so that he can push the button, engage the two-step, instead of what most people do, the common thing, wiring it to the brake. Like we said before, it's not really safe if you have to use 2 feet, one on the brake, one on the gas, and push it to do your two-step. You could push this button, hold it, it will have your launch control. As soon as you let go, you'll launch it.
Boom!
Or
Blow it up.
blow it up. What are you doing with that ground wire over here, Kyle?
It is not a ground wire. I'm out of red wires. I am
Oh God,
so sorry.
you
I'm
are-
a bad business owner. I should be fired.
Yeah, you are just making me upset because you know why? We're gonna look at this car in 5-6 months and you're like, God, what does this ground go to?
Well,
Wow, it's going straight to power, huh?
maybe I'll put a yellow or red piece of tape around it. Maybe that might help. If you look at the engine bay, you don't see wires hanging around the engine bay. You don't see things twisted together with electrical tape. Those are not a good connection.
God, I love those. Those are my favorite.
Or when you just go like this and something falls apart, that's great quality. And all you DIYers, you wire nuts from Home Depot that just twist on. That's not right. Electrical tape, not right.
Dude, do you know how many wire nuts I find in freaking like radios?
Oh God, I know. And then it's even more sad, like DIY wires I can understand when you're still trying to figure stuff out.
For professional shops?
Professional people.
God damn it. I was filming without the microphone on. Okay, I'm gonna stick you guys down on the tripod. I'm gonna start working on something. I don't know what I'm gonna start doing, either computer-wise or I'm gonna start helping Kyle with the signal wire and all this other stuff. We'll see.
No, I was just gonna splice from the backside right there.
It's this one?
Yeah. So I'm not sure if I was going to probably do one of these. This is how I do them all. I don't know where it went. The bright ass flashlight.
Oh, it's right here on the battery.
What feels fast?
Huh?
Have you seen that Hellcat Prius?
Well, that's why you don't do it that way. I just cut it before I remembered which one's which.
That's exactly. Kyle, what did I say?
That's right.
Yeah.
We see that it's done where it changes colors, and when you can actually see the little ooze come out of it.
That's what we've done. This right here, these wires are intercepting the ignition. Over here, what we've done, spliced into the ECU side, this yellow wire right here has our RPM and our, that's it. Just RPM.
Yeah. It's going to the fuel.
Yeah, the fuel rail so that it can see RPM, and that's how we're gonna know.
Correct.
Last thing that we did the RPM wiring into the front fuel injector. We intercepted the ignition.
Yep, ignition.
We've wired everything,
fuse.
all the buttons. The only thing we have left is to put power to that button, and this should be good to go, and then tune it. Computer.
Look at that, you don't even know the fuck anything's there. Looks fancy.
Didn't even know anything was there. So I said it before, this is gonna be a really crappy video. It's not a how-to, it's just us putting this N2MB WOT Box in a 3.8. And the biggest highlight about this is don't wire it to your brake. Wire in a separate button like we did over here. See that? Fancy, this thing's gonna be sweet. Again, hit up Kyle. Everything will be on the screen, links will be down below. If you want a WOT Box in your car, no matter what it is, Kyle will do it. Whether it be a Prius, a Genesis, your Honda.
Now that we're done with the engine bay area, you can see that wires aren't everywhere.
Wires are not everywhere. You look at this fuse box, you would not even be able to tell. Kyle, flash your light over here. Flash me. Yep, there we go.
Flash you. So you can
You
see.
You can't even see. As you can see, you can't see.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then same thing over here. You don't have a bunch of wires hanging through. You know.
Nothing, super clean. As we're working over here, you can't even tell. That looks like stock. What's done to this? There's not a WOT Box in here.
No, who would know that?
Yeah.
Black one?
This doesn't even work.
Why? Oh, because the thing's closed. Ha! He can see it from over there.
Damn. Sorry. I don't know how these things work.
Well, we know that you don't smoke weed or cigarettes, so that's a good thing.
Here you go.
Sorry to all those cigarette smoking weed people.
Cigarette smoking weed people. Your mom thinks you're hanging out with your friends right now?
Little does she know.
Chopped liver?
Yeah, you guys are my friends.
No.
No.
Oh, I don't know. If my car blows up,
Mom?
I think we're gonna be.
Yeah, say your last words to your mom right now. While everything's still good in your car, it technically still exists. And you're not fucking grounded for life.
I love you. Don't be mad at me. I do stupid stuff, but just bear with me.
One way or another.
Yeah, bear with me this one time.
This is before he gets all the tickets, the state ref, the car gets towed, or it blows up. Or all three.
Hopefully none of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully not,
Possible.
but possible.
Or should we say probable?
Probable.
All right, so did you show the ground spot? Anyone?
No, I didn't show that. Here, you can take them. Tell them where the ground is.
So you can see right here, this is a factory ground.
Hold on.
All right, so you can see right here, This is a factory ground. It is very well grounded. It actually has a welded in nut. And this is where the factory has actually ground it. So you can run your ground to that bolt. Somebody else has already done it else. And then it's very strong. Instead of doing it into sheet metal or into the floorboard and not having a good ground. There are a lot of people, and even in a lot of the forums and a lot of the things online, it says, oh yeah, put it into sheet metal, sand it a little bit, and you're good to go. Doesn't work with airbag units, doesn't work with anything. Put it to a secure ground.
I always ground my stuff to nuts too.
You probably do.
If she turns on and runs, then we can go ahead and go start tuning. Which we're for sure gonna blow these cats out right now. Cats out of the bag. So for those of you who haven't done this before and put your WOT box in, there are a couple of settings that could be messed around depending on how you wire in your signal wire, where you connect your signal wire. Why can't I talk today? Everything's all mixed up. But it could be inverted, it could not be. Now the reason that could be bad is because potentially that signal wire could be engaged all the time and it thinks as soon as it hits 3,000 RPMs to start doing two-steps. So you could be driving down the road, all of a sudden it's like and won't let you go any higher than that and start shooting flames. It's happened to many people, and I've watched many people do that, and they're like, why every time I drive it stops at 3,000 and does two-step? I just want to drive like normal. That's because your switches are inverted. All right, it's all done. Can I be the first person to turn it off? Huh?
Yes. First step, don't lose the key.
It started! Okay, so we're good.
Does it read it when the button's pressed?
That's what I'm trying to check. We don't have RPM. Are you recording?
We're recording. I think so. Well, it worked. No flames yet, though. No, it's not.
Okay, if I keep going, it's gonna blow your cat out.
Yeah.
So we're gonna wait on this one since he still has primary cats. He can blow it up himself, but we're not liable. We're not
I'll blow it
liable.
up later.
Look, Ma, we're cool. Are you cool? We're cool. All right. He's cool.
There you go.
And that's it.
So it will shoot flames, but you're gonna like pop on and off that button. So what you're gonna do is like you can rev it. Okay, watch, rev it.
How high?
Just go however high. Okay, now push and hold that button. Now go. So this wasn't really a how-to, this was a terrible video of installing a 3.8 automatic WOT box for a Genesis Coupe. Kyle can do it for any car. Right, Kyle?
Sure, why not?
Yep. So if you're in Southern California and you want a WOT box installed inside your car, hit up Kyle. His everything will be on the screen and links will be in the description, right, Kyle? WOT boxes for days.
Subscribe and love.
Yeah, subscribe, don't forget. We are on our way to 100,000 subscribers. Very far, but we're on our way. So if you like this video, like it, comment down below, tell us what you think. If you want a WOT box, let us know. If you think this is stupid, we already know. Yeah, subscribe, we'll catch you guys in the next video.
Follow my Instagram too.
Yeah.
Call me and schedule it in. Let's get it done.
There's too many things.
Too many what?
Fake taxi, getting it in.
Oh, jeez. I wasn't even going there this time.
Later, Kyle. It was fun.
Nice to see you guys.